everybody. This is your Glam CEO, Naisha, and this is Working Women's Wednesday, presented by GlamSlim University. I'm very excited about this guest we have today. We have Miss Laurie Dickie of Absolute Beauty out of Dallas, Texas, correct?
Well, actually, I'm a little further to the west. I'm in Midland, Texas.
Midland, Texas. Okay, but you actually hear that beautiful southern drawl, so we know she's somewhere in the south, right? So, but anywho, I really don't know how we met. I think maybe you found me on YouTube or something like that, but we started communicating, and I found Laurie to just be a very intriguing businesswoman, and through us texting and she purchasing products from body contouring supplies and GlamSlim wholesale, and just building our businesses, we developed a friendship. And so I'm very excited. She has a lot of great business ideas and a lot of knowledge in the code services world. And so we're just happy that she decided to join us to spotlight her business. And Laurie, I'm going to give you the floor to just kind of tell us a little bit about yourself and your brand.
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you so much. I am thrilled to be here. It was just such a compliment that you reached out to me. So thank you so much. I met Naisha. I met her last spring. And I was searching, I'm always searching for advanced techniques. And I found her because I was looking for, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't know what happened there. I was looking for a better option to apply mesotherapy. And Naisha was offering electroporation. And so yeah, I jumped all over that. So a little bit about myself. I have been in the cryo business or body contouring business for 4 years. And the truth of the matter is that I just fell into it. I was personally struggling with my own issues and my legs, and I was in the gym and things weren't working for me. And I didn't want to have surgery. And I had a body contouring treatment, and the light bulb went off, because body contouring truly is about women, regular women like me, regular women like you, who are just looking for something to help us feel more confident and beautiful. And I had one treatment on my legs, and I lost, y'all, serious. I lost 1.5 inches on my thighs because I have terrible genetic cellulite. And I just had to share it with as many people as I could find. So that's how I started my business. I initially started out with just a Pagani cryo TShock. So I was just doing cryotherapy, which is amazing because cryotherapy with the TShock is the most advanced technology in cryotherapy, and it's very exclusive. But I learned some things from Naisha, and I started incorporating non-invasive laser lipo, as well as cavitation, radio frequency, and suction therapy. And what I figured out is that whenever I put those two modalities together, something magical happens. And my clients get between 1 to 3 inches off, y'all, 1 to 3 inches from their very first treatment. So I am so grateful and thankful that I met Naisha, and she is so giving, and she wants us to succeed. So I really, credit her for helping me along. So that's a little bit of my story.
So can you tell us, if you don't mind sharing, what did you do before you got into body sculpting, and then how did you start your body sculpting business?
Okay. So at the time that I decided to move into body sculpting, I was a nail tech. I was a nail tech for 17 years and had a very successful business. And before that, I stayed home with my kids. Before that, I was in corporate America, and I have a degree from Texas A&M. But this, y'all, this is the only thing that sets my heart on fire, because every single day I get to help women feel as wonderful and confident about themselves that I did that very first treatment. So, yeah, that's what I did before. And funny sidebar, when I started my body contouring business, I had no idea if it was going to really go. All I did was just talk to my friends, talk to my clients, and y'all, it blew up. I had to retire my nail tech business in less than 60 days. It was,
Whoa.
yeah, it was crazy. And it's just been amazing ever since. Just, moving forward, new technology, new mentors and advisors like Naisha that pour into other people so that we can grow and learn and build our business.
So being a woman who started a business and it starts flourishing in 60 days, how would you advise women who are just kind of starting out? Because so many people start and have no idea how to get clientele.
Gotcha. Well, there's a couple things. Make sure you're organized. Number two is remember what you would want if you were the customer. So I center everything about if I was the customer, from the environment of my spa to the treatments to my consult forms. All of that is really important. But the really most important thing is the connection. You have to connect with your clients. And with that connection, it really is all about your consult, y'all. Consults, I turn consults to cash because I'm there. I was there where my clients were at, struggling, just wanting to feel better. And because I'm able to relate my story to them and I ask them questions, I find out what they're looking for, what their goal is. And I'm completely honest with them. I tell them that's the only way I can be. And I guess it's built trust, because in 4 years, last year, I built a 6-figure business. So it's just really important that you convey that your clients are the most important people to you, and that allow yourself enough time to do your treatment and your consults, because I don't like to be rushed. And if I were in a doctor's office or at an appointment, I don't want to be rushed, and I don't want to feel like whoever is with me is trying to rush me through. So I really focus on making sure that my clients never, ever, ever feel like a number.
So that is a very interesting point, because I think you have a good price point. I mean,
Thank
you
you.
can give individual treatment, where some of these people are underpricing themselves and doing body contouring services for less than $100, and and then they're finding like, okay, I'm not making the money that I want to make, so now I'm trying to triple and double book and do all of these things, and so you end up not being able to provide your client that experience that they want. So that is part of your branding. So if you are able to have, I would advise someone, if you're able to get lots of testimonies and reviews, then that allows you to have that price point. So it's not always like, my business is going to succeed because I'm the cheapest person around. Your business is going to succeed because you're the best around. That's why even through COVID, even through any type of crisis, Chanel, Gucci, all of them, they didn't go out of business because people still want to feel where those garments make them feel. So the same thing with our body sculpting. You're only going to feel the way you want to feel at Laurie's Absolute Beauty or GlamSlim's Absolute Beauty. If you're just shopping for cheap, then you're going to get cheap. So,
well, and another thing too is that you want to identify yourself. You want to present yourself as somebody exclusive, so that they feel like they are getting the VIP treatment. All of my clients get the VIP treatment. So how I started my business is that, my regular price is $399. Well, I wasn't going to get people in for $399 to try me. So I came up with, in the business, it's called a loss leader, came up with a price point that would entice people to come in to see me. I have a $149 first treatment special. Everybody, their first treatment is $149. And that gets them in the door. They figure out that it doesn't hurt, it really works, and they get amazing results. And at the end of their first treatment, they want my packages of 3, 5, and 10. And I just don't pressure my clients. Those that buy my treatment packages, they're immediately VIP members. All of their appointments are booked. They know exactly when every one of their treatments are, and they are put ahead of anybody new trying to get in, because they are that important. And, it's all about them feeling what I felt whenever I first had my treatment. So that's really worked for me.
Okay, I do have a question going back to you being a manicurist or nail tech. I'm sorry. No, I don't want to use the wrong terminology. Did you feel like your beginning clients came from that industry, or did you start a whole clientele from some other source?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. My first clientele, they were all from my nail business and word of mouth. I didn't do any advertising. And quite honestly, y'all, my family and a lot of my friends did not come to see me. It was the business that I was in at the time, my personal results, and just being excited about it. And so that created excitement on their end, and they wanted to try it out. So yeah, that's what happened. And, I was strictly word of mouth for the first year. And then COVID happened. And at the time, I was still working out of a salon. So obviously, we had to be safe. We had to follow all the rules and regulation. But when I came back after COVID, I had a lot of ladies that either they moved, their income situation changed, or they just weren't able to come back to me, and that was okay. That's whenever I started a referral program. That's when I started running Facebook ads. That's when I started doing some things to promote my business. Now, here's the caveat. Facebook ads and marketing companies are amazing. They are amazing, but you have to build up to that. That can get kind of pricey, and somebody who's new, you need to talk to all your friends. You need to, when you're in the grocery store, when you're at Target, you just need to casually talk to people and remember that the flow will happen. It will happen because that's just how it works. If you believe in yourself, people are attracted to you. You may have new clients or people that for some reason y'all didn't connect, but that's okay. They're not your people. There's tons of people. So just trust yourself and know that you've got what it takes.
Okay, awesome. So I know you have a couple of things that you've been working on. I think you had a course. Do you have some courses that you would like to share with us?
I will be launching my body contouring coaching program the 1st of June, and I'm super excited about it. And it's just going to be over the basics as well as I am going to be offering a mini course on how to turn your consults to cash. Again, your consults are the most important thing. You may show that on your before and after pictures, your clients may only get an inch. Well, an inch is amazing, but it's all about how they feel when they're with you. And my consults make my clients feel like $1,000,000 and they trust me. So yes, I will be launching that in probably around the 1st of May. And I am still going to be doing my body contouring business as well. And I've got a couple of really cool things coming up, some new offers, some things I'm working with Naisha with, so that we can help y'all get ready for the summer and just feel better about yourself.
All right, awesome. So I do want to say, Laurie is a super duper retailer. So I would like you to explain to some of these ladies, because I tell them all of the time, retail, because retail can pay your overhead. I think a lot of times body contouring specialists, get a little lazy or not confident, or they think they spent too much and they're not telling their clients to buy that waist trainer, buy that slimming cream, get that collagen, get those fat burning drops. But I tell people all the time, if you don't tell your clients what they need, if they're coming to you, they're dropping over $1,000 on a package, they should have some type of trust in you to believe what you're telling them to get. If you don't, they're going to go on Amazon, they're going to purchase it, they're going to go to Keisha Kior, they're going to get something. So they should be getting whatever you have that you want them to have, because it should all work in cohesive with your program, right? So Laurie, explain to them about some of your retail and how retail has helped your business.
Well, retail is key for a couple of reasons. Number one is that you want to have products that are consumable. So 30 days, you want a product that they're going to need to renew by the next month. The other thing is that every one of your clients are going to want to know what to do at home in between their treatments. And don't be afraid to put together a package and say, hey, friend, look, you need this to help you in between so that we can get you the best results possible. And it could simply be, y'all, an exfoliation glove that you can get on Amazon for really, really, really low. I get my hot cream from Naisha. So hot cream and osmotic wrap, and that is your retail for them to go home. And you can price that anywhere between, gosh, I don't know, 55, 75, 99. It just depends on whatever your cost is. But they want to know what they can do at home. There's that, the take-home kit. The other thing is that you absolutely have to make sure that they go home with a waist trainer. Figure out what waist trainers you like, figure out where your best cost is. And that's one of the 3 tips that I give all of my clients. That's the 3rd tip. To get results, you need to wear your waist trainer because it's going to help with lymphatic drainage. We all know that's key with body contouring. It helps contour your waist and it helps tighten your skin.
Yep. I tell them,
and we're helping. Yeah, we're helping them.
I tell them every one of my clients, it's $100 add-on, their waist trainer and their hot gel. And I tell them basically, like, you're going to get the best results. I'm like, you're going to lose. You can come here and not wear your waist trainer and lose some inches and have the same body shape, or you can wear this waist trainer and have that body shape. Just no different if you go have surgery, you got to compress for 6 weeks. If I'm treating you for 6 weeks, you need to compress as well so that we can reshape that body. 100% agree.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And of course, these are things I didn't know in the beginning. So I learned from following people like Naisha and a couple other ladies that I'm able to just, pick their knowledge and grow from it. And what I really appreciate about Naisha is that whenever I reach out to her, she responds. So y'all, she really believes in us. So make sure you don't let fear get in your way. She's there for us. So ask her the question. She'll help you.
No, that's true. I tell people you can call me, you can text me, and Laurie is she? Yeah, and I see Tanya's on here too. She calls and texts. So yeah, believe I'm here to answer any questions, help to be as helpful as possible. Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah. 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 So yeah, I think that, gosh, girl, treatments, the consult, amazing products. Yeah, that's really the basis for my business.
So how did you decide on the TShock as like is that your number one modality or
Yes.
okay, how did
Yes.
you decide upon that device?
Well, because of my experience, so I was struggling in the gym. I was around 50. I was heavier than I'd ever been. I was eating trash and drinking too much alcohol. So, I'm as transparent as I can be. Although, in my late 30s, I've done 3 figure model competitions.
Oh,
So I know how to diet and train, but I also know life can get in the way. So I was in the life can get in the way mode. And a friend of mine was posting on Facebook all about these amazing one treatment before and afters. And I finally just said, whatever, I've tried everything. I didn't want to go to the extremes that I used to do when I was competing. So I booked an appointment with her, and she didn't even live in my city, y'all. I drove to her city, and in my experience and my knowledge, there are 3 areas that women really struggle with dieting and training off. That's genetic cellulite, which I have, the FUPA, and the genetic double chin. It is just so difficult. So I took a shot and I had one treatment with her. And in one treatment, y'all, I lost 1.5 inches in my thighs. Y'all, I'm back. I'm back. I felt like $1,000,000. I was thinking, wait a minute, there's got to be women just like me who don't necessarily want to go into one of those Barbie doll boutiques, wants to find something that really works, that doesn't hurt, and that's affordable. And that is literally how my business started.
wow, that's awesome. What a great, great, great testimony.
Yeah. Yeah. Grace of God, I'm telling you, whew, I'm a lucky girl.
So do any of you ladies on this call, do you have any questions while we have Laurie on here? Tanya. Okay.
What's the name of the device that she used for cryo?
Hey, Tanya, the device is called Pagani Cryo TShock. And there's only one distributor in the United States. They are in New Jersey. And if you will message me on Facebook, I can give you the information and I can give you the contact name. And I'm happy to help you in any way that I can.
Nice, very, very nice. So I would like, so what are some of the things right now that's working for you for cellulite and detox? I kind of think they both go together.
Yeah. So one thing that I want to encourage everybody is don't be afraid to put several modalities together in a package. For example, as somebody new in the business 4 years ago, I was really frustrated with, okay, well, laser lipo is this much, and vacuum therapy is this much, and cavitation is this much, but I didn't know what any of that was. Oh, there goes my light. I didn't know what any of that was. So what I did is that I just put it all together so that my clients get amazing results. So one of the things that I do is that I use the cryo, which, freezes fat. So that's a fat reduction. But then I also add in laser lipo, advanced techniques with that. and the vacuum therapy that has both the vacuum and the radio frequency. And then I encouraged them to get a take-home kit that has the coffee scrub as well as the anti-cellulite cream. And I tell them, this is the foundation of my treatments, and I know pretty much how your body's supposed to respond, but we may have to tweak some things, but I don't know until you come back. And that way they know that I really do care. I really want to make sure they get results. And when they come back, I reevaluate. And then we go from there. Now, cellulite is a booger. You got to give it plenty of treatments. But women who want to treat cellulite, they do not want to have surgery.
I don't think surgery's gonna fix. There's not really a surgery for cellulite. Like you can get a thigh lift or something like that, but cellulite is really like good lymphatic drainage. So
yes, and doing massage, doing with the G5 or even with a fascia blaster, that's really, really important because it's about circulation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I know a few months ago you kind of started a detox program. I would kind of like to elaborate with you a little bit because I think sometimes these clients are just coming in, and sometimes clients are watching people on Instagram and they want to kind of tell us how to treat them versus us telling them what they need. Sometimes I have to tell people, like, you coming in and you have a super hard abdomen, and I'm like, you know what, I have to get you soft before I can even do anything, because you're not going to be happy because you're holding, I don't know, your stomach's hard. So like you could be holding a lot of visceral fat, you could be clogged in your colon, something happened. So we need to detox. Can you talk to them a little bit about detoxing and why that is?
Oh, absolutely. Especially after coming off of Thanksgiving and Christmas. As a body contouring specialist, they're trusting us to tell them what they really need. And one of the things is that we have to know the different body types. The other thing is you can see from a person's body when they expose the area, because we measure and take pictures, pretty much what they need. So sometimes you have to start out with a detox treatment, and detox treatments can consist really simply of vibration plate, the cafe algae clay, as well as a sauna blanket, and they need to sweat some mess out. And then once they get unclogged, then their body sculpting treatments will work better, and then they will get results faster and better. So you just got to always keep that in mind whenever you have new clients come in.
Yes, absolutely. Like I had a client, I told her, you have to trust me. I said, you're coming in, you're hard. I said, you're probably not going to move for 3 sessions. I said, you're going to have to trust the process. I said, once we get you soft, I said, then you're going to start having results. So she trusts the process. We detoxed for 3 sessions. By that 4th session, we were able to go into cold services. Now she's moving like tremendously.
Wow. Yeah. Well, and that takes experience, and that also takes asking the questions from people who have gone before you. So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, so if this was really, really great. So Laurie, if people are looking for your services, how do they find you?
Well, you can find me on Facebook. You can go to my personal page, Laurie Robinson Dickie. Just send me a DM. I have a business page, Absolute Beauty by Laurie, or you can go straight to my website, which is absolutebeautybylaurie.com. and it's going to have TShock. It's going to have body contouring. It's going to have a frequently asked question tab. We're revamping my website, so I'm going to be having my products on there, my ebooks, as well as my coaching. So yeah, just reach out. I'll answer whatever questions that you have, and I'm happy to help in any way that I can.
Okay. And just to clarify, where again are you located?
I'm located in Midland, Texas. So that's in between El Paso and Dallas.
Okay.
And below Lubbock, about an hour and a half.
Oh, okay. Awesome. So are you getting clients like from those areas like that will travel to you?
Yes. Yes. And I will be offering some products, some fat dissolving products. Shh, I haven't announced it yet, but some fat dissolving products and like my carb blockers and that kind of thing that I can ship. So just jump on my website and take a look.
So I do have another question. So how are you, because since you kind of mentioned the carb blockers, in your program, do you put your clients on any type of a nutrition or, weight loss supplements, or do you, kind of mostly just depend on the body sculpting for those results, or are you kind of mentoring them with weight loss as well?
Well, that's difficult. That's a difficult arena because there's so much personal commitment that has to happen with the client. And so I have a few clients that I walk with that through their body contouring, and I have some products that will help them with appetite control. And we talk on a weekly basis. We talk about water. Because I competed in figure model competitions, I know a little bit about nutrition, although I'm not a nutritionist. So I just am able to identify with my clients and say, I have these tools. And I also am going to have an ebook out pretty quickly on a weight loss journal. But I really, really focus on inch loss. I am the girl you want for inch loss. Yeah. But I do have some products that help women who really want to lose weight.
I agree with you 100%. I like, because I'm a woman like who's kind of went up and down with her weight. Like I think a lot of times people want me to be a weight loss coach. I was like, I will help you lose weight. As my client, I when you come through your sessions, I am your accountability partner. I'm gonna always be asking, are you eating healthy? Are you doing this, like kind of being their accountability partner, but not necessarily their weight loss coach? Because I 100% agree with you. That's like a whole nother something that takes a lot of accountability. But for those who want to do it, I do think it's a great advantage to your business. I and your same Close just kind of have some supplements that we can recommend. We give you a diet plan, but we are not like your weight loss coach. But yeah, that is great. But yeah, I agree 100% with what you said.
Well, I just want to stay in my lane, my lane is about inch loss, and my clients are happy with their 1 to 3 inches with their treatments. And, I'm happy with that too. Girl, I skip to work. It's awesome.
No, I'm happier. Like when I get my result pictures and they're down 5 inches and they haven't lost a pound, I feel great, because I'm like, my body contouring did this. It wasn't your weight loss, So I love that.
Well, and also they're listening to your advice. Talking to them about water, wearing their waist trainer, using their products, and they're realizing, wait a minute, this really does work. And I found that clients will start to get more motivated to move their body, start making better food choices. And so it just kind of works cohesively together. So it's so exciting.
Yeah. I say all the time, we all really know how to lose weight. Like we all know, basically eat less, avoid the carbs, drink the water, exercise, right? That's what you got to do. It's about really just being motivated to do it, And I tell people all the time, I'm like, you just bought this package, for $1,000. you want to waste your money and leave here and go to Fat Burger? Like, I mean, it's your decision.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like that's why it's kind of hard as a body contouring specialist to even like guarantee results, because I can't guarantee what you're gonna do when you leave here, you know? So what are you about to say?
No, I totally agree with you because you know, everybody's different and everybody's circumstances are different. And I want to be their coach. I want to encourage them. I don't want them to feel like they're coming into the principal's office when they come to see me.
Yeah. And I tell my clients all the time, I say, if you can just have they be like, okay, I've been doing really good Monday through Friday, but Saturday I had a cheat day. And I say, no cheat days. And then they look at me like, I can't have a cheat day. I said, no, you can have a cheat meal. Mm-hmm. Meaning like you did good Monday through Friday, you can have a treat for one time out of the day, but not the whole day. Because a cheat meal, a cheat day means you're going to undo all your progress for that whole day. Yeah. People call it a cheat. A treat. You can have a treat meal, like a treat. I did good. I deserve this one glass of wine, or I deserve this one cookie, or whatever. But eating the whole day bad will destroy your results.
Yeah. And one other thing, ladies, when y'all come into our spa and you go, oh, I feel kind of bloated today, and we determine that you're not on your cycle, guess what? We know you're not drinking your water. That is an indicator. You're not drinking your water.
or like I've been working on you for an hour and a half and you don't have to use the bathroom.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And your body's absorbing all the gel. We love y'all, but you have to drink water.
Yeah. Very, very, very good. So you've been doing body contouring now for 4 years.
4 years. And I'm not going anywhere, y'all. This is just amazing. The business is amazing. Helping all these people is amazing. So yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be.
So Laurie is definitely somebody you want to follow. You definitely want to look into her consultations course. I know from talking to her on a regular basis that while a lot of people are telling me that they're not booked, I know she's staying booked, so she's definitely doing something right. So she definitely is somebody who can mentor you. So definitely follow Laurie. She has some really great webinars out there. She's always doing her video marketing, which I'm telling people, hand over fist, video marketing. You don't have, XYZ dollars to give to a marketing agency. You are your own best advertisement, making sure that you are doing treatments on yourself. I'm like, there's nothing better. Just get up in there and do a treatment on yourself. Those clients that you're saying are models or you're discounting your price for. Why are you discounting your price if it's not benefiting you? If you're giving someone a discount, you need to be going live while they're doing their treatment. If they're not bringing clients or something, you need to make that discounted work for you. And there's no other better anything than video. People get to see you, they'll feel like they know you, and they'll want to come see you. Like everybody in my town knows me. Like I went to an event and like 7 women came up to me. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm not even in business mode. Oh, I'm a book with you. I've been watching you. I'm ready. I'm did it. I'm like, okay. You know, obviously if you're watching me, you know how to find me. So just let me know when you're ready.
Right. And to go along with that, posting and doing videos, it doesn't have to be a big thing. It could be just talking about how much water you drank, but people start to like you. They start to know you, and then they trust you. And when they trust you, they're going to come see you. Exactly. And, that comes to, your dollar signs. So It's just real important. And trust me, there are days that fear just grabs me by the neck and I just have to say, stop, get out there, do your video. Just do it. Nobody cares if you say the same word twice or whatever. Nobody cares. Just be your authentic self. You'll draw your tribe.
And I would suggest for you guys that are just starting out, instead of having a website where you have all this long description of your service, I think a more effective tool would be a video clip of you describing your service, or even a video clip of you performing the service. Because like I had a consultation today and I'm like, they're like, can you explain the service to me? I said, well, the service is, ultrasonic cavitation, radio frequency, lymphatic drainage, and red light therapy. I said, I know these terminologies mean absolutely nothing to you. I said, the best thing would be book my $99 special, intro special, and come in and just try it. And then you'll see how you perform. You'll see it. You'll love it. And you'll want to book that package. And they're like, oh, you're right. You're right. Or sometimes like, even like videos, sometimes in my consultation, like I'll go straight to the website I'll show I'll click that video. They want to know about a weight loss program. Here's that video right there. Or, you want to, I'll tell them, go right to my YouTube channel. You want to see more of how I do things, go right to my YouTube channel. You can see me live in action doing everything. So, and that kind of gives you that, they'll get that confidence. Okay, you got a YouTube channel. Oh, you really know what you're doing. And something that Laurie has, especially for those who are starting out, that white jacket you got on. So that automatically gives you that sense of authority. Like if you're just starting out, wear those scrubs, wear that white jacket. It makes people respect you when you walk in. They, even though we're not, some of you are nurses. I know a lot of nurses in it, but people with, brown background, like we come from cosmetology backgrounds and estheticians and manicures. So, we have the knowledge and everything and aesthetics, but we're not medical, but it don't mean we can't put on a white jacket. People are going to think, okay, you're educated, you know what you're doing. So it's all about branding yourself and selling yourself. So
absolutely. You're the expert. You have to present yourself as the expert. And that's, that's part of the trust and the confidence. So absolutely. I totally agree.
And as far as your consultation, I would encourage everybody to get digital, get your iPads, have your consent forms on iPads instead of old papers. It makes you look much more professional. You can, they can fill out your consent form. You can email them a copy. You can email a copy and you have all of your stuff digital. If you ever need to go back to someone's consent form, you have it right there in your iPad or in your iCloud or wherever. And you don't have to have an office file of this, but it also is part of that presentation. Like we are a current business, like we're not running our business in 1990 with all of these old fashioned consent forms. So think about making your business digital. It's even better for time. Like we were talking at the top of this conversation, some people are overextending their time. You can have your client fill out their consent forms even before they come to their appointments, so that 15 minutes is not being taken up on their appointment, so you can keep your booking, together and, be on time. I'm going to tell you this. If you're not on time, your clients won't be on time. The first time you're late, they're going to think it's okay for them to come late. So be who you want to be in business. Like she said earlier, she makes sure she gives the customers the experience that they want. You need to also set the tone. Like we are a punctual business, because you booking out 2 hours for a client, you don't want to be 2.5 hours with the client, because at some point, it is a business, so we do kind of somewhat got to stay on schedule, and 2 hours is a very long time to be an appointment. So you want to be ready for that next appointment. So I encourage you, please stay on time.
Yeah, and one of the things that I in my consult forms, part of it, I'd say, hey, if you're going to be, if you think you're going to be 10 minutes late, you need to let me know, because I'm back-to-back clients and I may not be able to complete your treatment. And so we might have to reschedule. And then if I'm ever running late, I'm going to text you. I'm going to let you know, hey girl, I'm running 5 minutes late, 10 minutes late, because I respect their time. And so many of my clients really appreciate that. So just treat your clients like you would want to be treated.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. So any final questions before we wrap up? Or Laurie, is there anything else you would like to share?
Actually, I have a question for you. Tell me, do you have a digital resource to offer us, or to put in the comments or whatever, so that we can convert our consults over to digital? Because I use paper.
Oh, Okay, yeah. So yeah, absolutely. I have a PDF. So there's a PDF that you can share. You have an iPad. All you do is download your Adobe, download it on Adobe, and then you can pick it up on the Adobe, and then you'll be able to uh just email it right to your. So this is what I do is I have like an email. So I have, you know, GlamSlim consent forms, right? So after everyone fills them, I just email it to my consent form email with their name in the subject. So if I ever have to pull it up, then I can just get it right there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but yeah, I can easily email that to you. Just text me your email address and I'll send that over to you. But yeah, just
okay, great.
Yeah, and then you just download Adobe and then just download it from the PDF and just save it into your folder.
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
Any ladies, any final questions? All right, thank you, ladies, for listening to us, Miss Absolute Beauty and GlamSlim collaborations. We have some great collaborations coming up that we'll be sharing as time goes by. If you have any questions, you know to find Laurie at Absolute Beauty. You can find me, GlamSlim, Naisha Miller, or Instagram, TikTok, Glam CEO Naisha. And thank you so much for tuning in.
Thanks, y'all. Thanks for having me, Naisha.
Anytime, my pleasure. Have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, ladies.